Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and yes, I am reviewing this time Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So this is directed by J.A. Bayona, starring Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Rafe Spall, Toby Jones, Ted Levine, B.D. Wong, and Jeff Goldblum. So this is the sequel to 2015's Jurassic World and the fifth installment in the Jurassic series. And in this, we see everyone a couple years later where they are trying to live, well, they're living away from the dinosaurs, but also on the island Islas Nublar, a volcano that was once dormant has become active again and is bound to erupt. And basically Dr. Ian Malcolm, who we see in this film played by Jeff Goldblum, states that this is a correction that humans have messed with forces they don't understand, whilst the other people think that these animals deserve rights the same as every other animal. And of course, Claire gets wrapped up in a mission with Lockwood, who was also a co-founder of Jurassic Park, who was a good friend of John Hammond's, and they, she gets convinced to go on a mission to save these dinosaurs, as many as they can, to take them to a safer island. And she gets Owen, Chris Pratt's character, on board, and to save Blue. But then they soon find it's all a lie, and that they do want to save the dinosaurs, but they don't want to let them live. They want to sell them to warlords, and warlords use them as weaponry. But of course, Owen and Claire don't intend to let that happen, and we find out that Lockwood's granddaughter is actually a clone of his dead daughter, and they're then left with the choice: should they save the dinosaurs, let them go, or let them die in the mansion where a gas leak is unfolding and killing them all. Maisie, the clone girl, chooses to free them, and they go all about on the world, and they are released. Of course, along the way there, during the auction, they create another hybrid dinosaur with the DNA of the Indominus Rex, the Endoraptor, which is super smart and tactical and very powerful. But of course, Blue and the gang fight the creature, and it soon gets impaled on the skull of a Triceratops. So that is all the story. So what did I like about this? Well, I like that we got a second installment, and I like that we got to see the dinosaurs again, including Rexy, the T-Rex from the first movie. We also got to see Blue again. I also enjoyed that. I enjoyed Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard in this. Yeah, they had a good cast, and I thought the effects were good as well, particularly the volcanic eruption effects. They also didn't stay long on the island. There was like bits of, they were like on the island for a good portion of the film. But the finale of it, the final act, all takes place in the Lockwood mansion where they're selling these dinosaurs. But I like that we got to see the island again before it explodes, and I like that this had a very darker tone as well. I thought this one seemed a lot darker than the previous one, including that one sad moment where we see that brachiosaur that's stranded on the island and perishes. They say that was the first brachiosaur we saw in the first movie as well. So that's a sad moment. There are some sad, heartbreaking moments in this one. I also liked, we got, some good actions. I like the Endoraptor. I mean, the Endoraptor wasn't as... I thought it was slightly cooler than the Indominus Rex. I mean, it was a raptor, because they had very little DNA to work with the Indominus Rex gene. But the Endoraptor was a pretty badass monster, but Of course, its tenure, its run was short-lived by them defeating it, but it was a smart creature, and I liked that. I also didn't really like the villains in this. I thought the villains, the human villains, were assholes. I just didn't like their characters. I mean, I don't know whether it's because you're not supposed to, because, they're the bad guys, but yeah, I just didn't like them because they were just money-greedy dicks. Yeah. And I found it satisfying when they got what was coming to them, including that hunter mercenary guy who was trying to take the Indoraptor's tooth and it, got him. And Toby Jones's character also, and Ray Spall. His death was probably the most satisfying. But yeah, I like that, this set things in motion for the upcoming Dominion film. But I don't think this was as good as the previous movie. I thought it was better than the third Jurassic Park 3, but I just feel it didn't get the magic, it didn't get the vibes from the previous movie, which again is sequels are tough to take, follow on. I hope that Dominion is better. It looks better. It looks like humans and dinosaurs coexisting and it's not working out. I didn't like that we saw not much of Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum returned as Dr. Ian Malcolm in this, and I was expecting him to be in it even more. I mean, he was promoting the trailers when I saw it, when back in 2018, he was like promoting the trailers. We see him in the trailers, but he's only ever in 2 sequences, which reduces part into a cameo, giving him like a grand total of maybe 1 minute of screen time. So I was a little disappointed that we didn't see enough Jeff Goldblum, but I like that we got to see some action and some dinosaurs, and the Mosasaurus again that escapes. So yeah, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I did enjoy this one, and I say you should probably watch it before you go and see this new one, because I think it does play into this new one. So, what am I going to rate this one? I think I'll give Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5 this time. 3.5 out of 5 for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So yes, now we're all caught up with them. Well, I'm caught up with them and I've reviewed all the other movies. I'm all ready for Jurassic World Dominion when I go to see that. So what will that be like? We shall see. So yeah, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are linked down below in the description. If you love horror content, there's a horror channel I have for that as well down below in the description. So yeah, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye friends, goodbye.